I'm going to share with you my 6 steps that I use to create an effective lead magnet. And by the end of the video, you'll understand how to engage with ideal customers, get more people to engage with you, make sure that whatever you're putting out there is valuable enough for people to consume, and make sure people are more likely to buy the thing you are selling to the right person. So the first step is to figure out the problem you want to solve and who to solve it for. And the first step within that is picking a problem to solve. And you can use a simple model for this. So every problem has a solution, and every solution reveals even more problems. And that is a never-ending cycle of business. So within large problem solution circles, there's many mini ones. So how do you know to pick the right problem to solve? So you want to start with a problem which is narrow and meaningful, and then you solve it. But as I've just said, when we solve one problem, a new problem arises. And here comes the important part. If we can solve that new problem with our core offer, we've got a winner. This is because we solve the new problem in exchange for money. That's it. Don't overthink it. So all in all, pick the narrowly defined problem you want to solve, then make sure your core offer can solve the next problem that comes up. So step 2, I figure out how to solve it. So there are 3 types of different lead magnets, and each offers a different type of solution. First, if your audience has a problem they don't know about, your lead magnet would make them aware of it. You could resolve a recurring problem for a short amount of time with a sample or trial of your core offer. And third, you can give them one step in a multi-step process that solves a bigger problem. All 3 solve one problem and reveal others. So your 3 types are reveal problems, samples and trials, and one step of a multi-step process. So revealing the problem, think diagnosis. These lead magnets work great when they reveal problems that get worse the longer you wait. Then your samples and trials, you give full but brief access to your core offer. You can limit the number of users, the time they have to access it, or even both. This works great when your core offer is a recurring solution to a recurring problem. And then finally, the one step in a multi-step process. When your core offer has steps, you can give one valuable step for free, and then the rest when they buy. This works really well when your core offer solves a more complex problem. So step 3, I figure out how to deliver it. There are unlimited ways to solve problems, but my favorite lead magnets solve them with softwares, information, services, and physical products. And each of those work great with the 3 types of lead magnets in step 2. So with software, you can give them a tool. If you have a spreadsheet, calculator, or small software, your technology does a job for them. In regards to information, you teach them something. Courses, lessons, interviews with experts, keynote presentations, live events, hacks and tips, essentially anything they can learn from. And then you have services, you do the work for free, adjust their back, perform a website audit, you can transform their video into an ebook. Then you have the physical products. You give them something they can hold on to with their hands. A supplement, for example, or a small bottle of something. Boxing gloves for a gym, for example. With 3 different types of lead magnets and 4 ways to deliver them, that's up to 12 lead magnets that solve a single narrow problem. So then the next step, I make it easy for them to consume. So people prefer to do things that take less effort. So if we want more people to take us up on our lead magnet and consume it, we've got to make it easy. You can see 2x, 3x, and even 4x increases in take rates and consumption simply by making it easier to consume. So again, we're going to software. You want to make it accessible on their phones, on their computer, and in multiple different formats. This way, they'll pick the easiest one which is for them. You're providing them with so many options that fit them. And again, with information, people like to consume things in different ways. Some people like watching, some like reading, some like listening. So make your solution in as many formats as possible. Offer them all. And with your services, be available at more times in more ways. In more times of the day, more days of the week, via video call, phone call, in person. The easier you are to get a hold of, the more likely people will become engaged leads to claim the free value. And with physical products, make it super simple to order and very fast to get to them. Make the product itself fast and easy to open, and give very simple directions on how to use the product. Look at Apple, everyone knows how to use the product. The packaging is very simple, but it's so effective. So step 5, make it so good. Give away the secrets, sell the implementation. The marketplace judges everything you have to offer, free or not, and you can never provide too much value, but you can definitely provide too little. You want your lead magnet to provide so much value, people feel obligated to pay you. The goal is to provide more value than the cost of your core offer before they've bought it. Think about it this way, if you're scared to give away your secrets, imagine the other side of it. You give away some poor piece of content, then people who might have become customers think this person is awful at their job. This only needs to happen once before they go to a competitor. And it's not just them. The same way referrals works, it works in the exact same way. They'll tell other people not to buy from you, not to use your services. It's a very vicious cycle that you don't want to be part of. People buy stuff based on how much value they think they're going to get after they buy it. And the easiest way to get them to think they'll get tons of value after they buy is to provide them value before they buy. They'll still incorporate it with the actual core offer along with the free services that you've provided them. 99% of people aren't going to buy, but they will create your reputation based on the value of your free stuff. So make your lead magnet as good as your paid stuff. Your reputation depends on it. provide value, and then reap the rewards. And the last step, I make it easy for them to tell me they want more. Once the leads consume the lead magnet, some will be ready to buy or learn more about your offer. This is a time to give them a call to action. You want to tell them what to do next. And good CTAs have two things. One, what to do, and two, so the reasons to do it right now. If you give people a reason to take action, more people will do it. But a couple things to keep in mind. Good reasons work better than bad reasons, and any reason tends to work better than no reason at all. So to get people to take action, I include as many effective reasons as I can. And here are a couple. So scarcity, and an example of this is I can only handle 5 people per week. So if you want it solved soon, do XYZ. Then you want to create urgency as well. You could say our Black Friday promotion ends at midnight. There are only 4 hours left. Get in while you can. And then you've got a different approach, the fraternity party planner. You just make up a reason. So you could say, because mums knows best, because your country needs you, all these kind of different examples. So overall, even if your lead magnet costs money to deliver, it should still lower your cost to get a new customer. This is because more engaged leads means more chances to get customers. And the extra customers more than covers your costs. That is the whole point. So overall, you want more people to show interest in your stuff, you can make more money from them, and then I deliver more value than I ever can, all at the same time. I hope this video helped you with creating your own lead magnet. If it did, hit the subscribe button. I post videos weekly, so stay in tune for that, and I'll see you next week.